Shalom, call Lime La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akwadash, double honors to the apostle of GMS, Shalom to Akim in the faith, doing the work in truth and sincerity, no in season and out of season, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year, through the spirit and the power and the will of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Because we know if it was up to man, this thing would come to naught, you know? And the title of this lesson is going to be something around charity, you know, and being merciful, man. That's what I'm going to learn. That's what I'm going to name it through the spirit, man. Being merciful, you know, because, you know, same time, being merciful don't just mean you bless everybody. I don't mean you come in that Martin Luther King spirit and you just get slapped in the right cheek and then you turn it to the left and you get another slap, you know. But Lord willing, I pray this lesson is edifying and it is straight to the point. I got the inspiration to do this lesson from the Lord, first off. And secondly, because I had a scenario today, you know, of someone blessing me through the Lord, of course. The Lord blessed me, you know, through another vessel. I would name the vessel is someone of high regard, like the scripture said, you know, when a rich man speaketh, they extol it to the clouds. But that don't matter, you know, because the Lord can have your enemies bless you, you know. But through the spirit, I just want to bring out these quick scriptures, and Lord will, you know, we get to the point and edify you, brothers. The book of Acts, chapter 20. And speaking of myself first and foremost with any lesson I do, you know, I could be more charitable, of course. And, you know, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai sees you brothers' charity, man. That's like one of the biggest, if not the biggest things we could be doing in this faith, man, for the brotherhood, man. Like it says in Ephesians chapter 4, man, building up for the edifying of the body of Mashiach, you know, whether if it be financially, emotionally. You see, a lot of people think charity is just money. You know, I get it. That's like one of the biggest defense today in today's system, but you know, charity could be, man, food, you know? It could be time. What they say, time is money? Let's get into it before I ramble. I know how I get. Acts chapter 20, verse 35. I have shewed you all things, how that so laboring ye ought to support the weak, to remember the words of the Lord Yahushai, how he said it is more blessed to give than it is to receive. That's right, man. You know, the point is, it is more of a blessing to give than it is to receive, man. You don't want to be a taker. Nah, don't get me wrong. You know, there is times where, you know, you down bad, you know. The Lord will have, you know, brothers bless you, man. So that's not what that's speaking of. But it's speaking of being in that greedy and that selfish thought of mind, man. It's always me, man. This thing is not all about you, man. You know, I always say this to people. The Lord ain't. And what's the word the brother I want to use is lone wolf. You know, a lot of people like to be in that lone wolf spirit. You know, I could do battle on my own. The Lord ain't make 8 billion people on the earth for one to just go through life on their own. The Lord didn't give you all these brothers for you to, you know, just go on your own and struggle, you know, and for you to be greedy and keep everything to yourself. You know, when hot food is coming out, you the first one to eat, but when it's time to pitch in, do anything, you the last to do so. And, you know, it says to support the weak, man. That's what we do when we go out there, man. We fishing for the elect. The elect, don't get it wrong, through the spirit, they're strong because they got the Lord. But at the end of the day, it says the beast shall, roughly paraphrasing, you know, this system, you saw Edom, they saw, not long story short, but roughly paraphrasing it, make the saints weak. You know, they pretty much, Salakia. Lord willing, that come to my spirit, you know, but we're going to continue on. The book of Sirach, chapter 29, verse 1. He that is merciful will lend unto his neighbor. He that strengtheneth his hand keepeth the commandments. Lend to thy neighbor in the time of his need. Who is your neighbor? Your neighbor is Yasharala, you know, the so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics, you know, but now more so, you know, the hopeful elect, you know, those who you dwell amongst, you know. But you see the apostles, man, when one of need comes by, they're not, of course they're not giving $100 out. We ain't got it like that, you know, but they're not hesitant to give away a $1 bill. The apostle Tahar told the Bishop Sagalab to grab a pair of shoes next week for a homeless person, man. You know, that's that merciful spirit, man, because we need mercy, man. You know, brothers be thinking they're high and mighty, and, you know, that's really just the flesh, man. That's Satan, man. You know, when you're not in that want to give spirit, because you can't go with nothing, man. Them Indians, them Elamites, and them Elamites and them Ishmaelites, you know, they like to think that you got to get buried with all your jewels and all your profits and wealth because you're going to your next life with them, which is not true, man. You came into this world with nothing. You're going to leave with nothing, man. Sirach chapter 29, verse 3. Oh, let me see if I finish this verse. In time of his need, and pay thou thy neighbor again in due season. That's right, man. You know, so if the time come again where a brother's in need, or if a brother let you lend or borrow something, you know, don't. Even if you don't got it, don't be that nigga that goes ghost mode, man. Don't go ghost over some money, man. Talk it out, man. See if you could do a payment plan, do whatever the case may be, because, you know, through the law, we know that you're not really supposed to charge your brother interest. So, you know, brother gonna look out for you if he looked out for you once. Sirach chapter 29, verse 3, keep thy word and deal faithfully with him, and thou shalt always find the thing that is necessary for thee, man. That's like credit, man. The better you do, the better you know, your actions are, the better you get rewarded. You know, and that's how we are as a brother, man. You know, you start with a clean slate, because what we have in between us is Yahweh Shai, which is great, man, which you guys both should honor. You know, and through that, you know, you seek to please the brother and help him however way you can, through the Spirit, of course. And that's why you might find dollar bills here and there, man, or off the ground, wherever the case may be, from a random person. You might be prophesying, they drop some shekels on you. That's the Lord, man, being merciful, man, putting that spirit on someone to be merciful. And Salaki, I'm so hyped about the situation that happened to me earlier that I might, you know, be not enunciating. So Salakia, man. Thawadi al-Bashim al-Shai. Luke chapter 6, verse 38. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down and shaken together, running over, shall men give unto your bosom. For with the same measure that ye met with, it shall be measured to you again, man. So don't be afraid to give, man, because you're going to get it back 100-fold. What you think we're going to be doing in the kingdom, man? Brother just had a revelation. He just did a testimonial dream, man. You going to be pulling up on a brother. You see how dudes be carrying and getting caught for these kilos of these crazy drugs? Man, you're going to be pulling up on brothers with kilos of food. You can't weigh that in ounces, in bags and liters. I'm talking about metric tons. You pulling up a brother with lavender. Another brother pulling up with you with a stack of corn, and another brother got the greens, because, mind you, your family is huge. You know, you got to feed your cattle. You got to feed your whole family. You know, you the king of your family, you know, so you're going to need it all. And guess what? You're going to do the same as to him, man. You're going to go to the brother. You might have a farm of aloe, a farm of, who knows, man, ice cream, you know, but calm, man. Lord, when this is edifying, man, straight to the point, man. Be merciful, man, you know, because it says, what? Charity forgiveth the multitude of sins. And through the Spirit, I just remember what I was quoting that I was having trouble with earlier. It says, shall wear out the saints. See if we can get that. I was looking for one in Revelation, not Daniel. So I could be mistaken, but with that, I want to say Shalom. Call line like Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Ka Akwadah, double honor to the apostle of GMS, any brothers in the faith doing the work in truth and sincerity. Keep it going, man, because guess what? We gonna lose a lot, but we finna gain a lot, man. You know, and if y'all brothers haven't watched the video of the brother's dream, I'm finna put it in my link, Lord willing. I remember. With that.